Hey, before we get started, just a message from me. Sometimes it feels like I'm talking into the void, or I'm just talking to a brick wall. Because either that or just like everybody has this server muted. I don't know. And so if you could just breathe in my direction, just like, like in my direction, but eat a mint before you do. Have nice fresh breath if you're going to do that, or just leave a reaction of some kind, just so I know that people are watching this, because sometimes it just feels like nobody is, and that's partly my fault, and I'll get into that. But still, either way, I told you I was going to give you an update on the weekend, didn't I? I said I was going to give you an update on the weekend. Well, you know what? The weekend is a concept. Think about it. Does anything change? Does the earth change? Does the sun change or anything in the universe? No. So what is the weekend? It's a concept. So you're getting your update now. And I'm going to call it the weekend. There. That's my big announcement. Okay. So there's a lot we committed to for you guys this coming year. And I know it just seems like everything went dead quiet. It didn't. I have been hard at work over here. On average, 10 to 14 hours a day at minimum. There's a few extra long days, a few 24 hours I've done working on all this. I'm standing in it right now. It's nowhere near to completion. I don't want to give you too many teasers because I really want it to stand out to you guys and to look good. You know what I mean? You know that thing where you watch too many trailers for a movie and by the time you're done, you've kind of seen most of the movie? I don't want to do that here, where I just show you stages of pictures until you don't need to see what we've built anymore. I'd rather you come in and have that, initial introduction to it. So that being said, everything is chugging along, and I'm going to give you a couple of the updates. So number one, we full go ahead on the Upside Down event. So we're working with the Cauldron and Mikey the Maniac. Love you, Mikey. And that is going to be a synthwave metal mix in the Upside Down from Stranger Things. So that'll be cool. I don't know if you want to dress up your avatars. That'll be on May 23rd or 24th. One of those. So yeah, we'll be doing that at the end of the May with the Cauldron. Really excited to do that and just really have some cool Stranger Things atmosphere. Prom is still a go. We're doing prom. Prom is our number one, what we're known for event, but we'll be changing the name of it. Last time we got a lot of pushback about prom. They were like, yo, that sounds ditty. And it's like, no, the whole point of it is that people get to experience something in VR chat that they probably either didn't have a good time at or they didn't straight up get to go to in real life. But we got a lot of pushback. And so we're just going to call it something else, but it's going to have it's going to have a different title stamped on it, but it's all the exact same stuff. Great music curated list for you, songs you can sing to, learn how to dance, dancers interacting with you on the dance floor, the whole kit, and the world that I'm standing in, which I'll give you a tour of momentarily. So that's all the good news. Hopefully, since it's not prom anymore, I don't feel the obligation to do it for April, so I'm pushing that into May because I need some time. I really want to make this place pretty for you, but you can ask. Sparkle was just here. You want to ask them how it's coming? We're doing a lot of work in here. I'll give you a few places that I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Yada yada. The train world. To be honest with you, the train world's done. Mr. Reed did a fantastic job. The entire environment is done. I just need to make the train now. But I'm busy getting prom ready. I can't be in two places at once. So that's the bad news. I'm probably, and Mr. Reed's going to be disappointed to hear this, I'm probably going to push that to Christmas. Reason being is I also need to get Dias de los Muertos done. I need to start working on that. That's going to take a few months of production. And so that gives me time to really take my time with the train and make it really, really cool. A really, really cool space. Really cool space where we can have those art galas and we can do that. art galas and DJ music events and all sorts of crazy stuff that'll happen on a train in a procedurally generated world. Mr. Reed did a fantastic job with it, and it should be all Quest compatible. It's going to be awesome. So it's actually done. I just need to model the train. That's the bad good news, the good bad news. Is it bad good news or good bad news? You decide. Let me know. Let me know which one it is. I'd like to see, actually, in the Gen chat, I would like to see a healthy debate on whether that is good bad news or bad good news. Let's see who wins. Anyway, besides that, I am also working on the next episode of Olympus Radio. That's in production. I'm gathering intel on upcoming events and stuff like that. I went to a couple of events in VR chat over the last month. It was fun. I'm looking to get that episode going. Yada yada. We're also getting the summer event going. The summer sizzle. That one's going to be a little less effort, so I can actually have time to cry myself to sleep, because right now I don't. Besides that, I think that's most of our commitments that we committed to. Yeah, that covers the Upside Down event. That covers prom. By the way, if you participated as staff in prom last year, really, if you've got your friends, it's going to be way more organized this year if I can get this all rolling. It's gonna be really great. So if you wanna sign up for that, I will eventually make a sign up chat. I promise. So yeah, stay tuned for all that. So if you want, we can take a quick look around certain sections of Olympus. Now, this world, it's gonna be used for more than prom. It's gonna be our main temple world. And there'll be modular pieces where we can swap things out according to what event we're doing. So it allows it to continue to get updated in a meaningful way, whether it be Halloween or Valentine's Day or whatever kind of event we want to do. You'll have the main area that I'm not going to let you see for the most part, and then you'll have event areas. But I put a lot of time into this and a lot of thought into it, and I learned a lot. I will say, this is going to be built from me. There's assets that I bought, but for the most part, I have not used prefabs or anything. It's all been made from me. So, I'll show you some of the statues. This is an actual real statue. This is called Winter from Houdon, Houdon, and you can look it up. So, we're putting IRL stuff in this world. Real life sculptures that you can look at. When I get these, because this one's from Scan the World, I'm pretty sure. This thing was 8 million triangles, and I'm pretty sure I brought it down to 50,000 triangles, and it still looks that good. When you get super close, you can, let's find a better place to look. You can see it immediately go right to her cooch. You can see the triangles, you know what I mean? But for the most part, when you stand farther away, she still looks absolutely glorious. So that's one statue that we've got in Olympus, and that's the neon city that's going to be in the background. Ooh, we got to her cooch again. You can see that some of the buildings are not done yet. There'll be in a nice fog going over top, and then you're going to have a neon city as the background while you stand in a Greek temple, accommodating the Greek and synthwave vibe that Olympus is known for. So let's look at some other areas. She's got a nice butt too. Yes, you're about to see boobs actually. It gets even better. But it's all art, so it's allowed. So we've got mosaics in here, first of all. Gorgeous mosaics, which will actually be reflective, and they'll look three-dimensional after I put the proper normals on them and stuff like that. They'll actually look three-dimensional, and they'll be reflective and stuff like that. They're going to be gorgeous. And then you've got Aphrodite sitting in there, so there'll be water in that. And you've got Aphrodite, so one of the Greek gods, and you've also got the Centurion version, Centaur, Greek soldier. That's actually Roman soldier centurion of Ropai, So Ropai is here with his helmet on, looking like a boss. got a bust of Ropai just chilling out. What's up, Ropai? And then you come up here to the grand staircase that I'm going to be putting a chandelier going up and around Aphrodite, and that's going to be going up to the event area up there. So you'll be able to see the event area. I'm not going to show you the main area. There's got to be some wow in this, okay? But yeah, so as you can see, it's already starting to come together quite nicely. And you've got this staircase, I think was like 8 million triangles. It's now sitting at 50,000, and it's still looking pretty baller. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of time decimating, but not just decimating the entire piece, but decimating each piece on the object piece by piece. It takes a lot of time. I will show you my favorite statue that I spent like 3 hours working on. She's an absolute honey. This is a real statue in real life. That's Aphrodite. That's Athena. It's Athena right there. Looking absolutely gorgeous in all of her wisdom. So you can actually find that statue out in the world in real life, and it'll be sitting in your Olympus event world. And then, yeah, we're going to have a balcony. There's going to be fire and all sorts of stuff. It's going to look gorgeous. And this is the main event area. So it's going to be the same style as prom. You're going to have the balcony that goes up top, where you can have seated areas. There's a staircase going up here, and there'll be another one going up here, where you can actually sit up here too. And then obviously that's going to be the DJ area, and this will be the dance floor with that big moon. I'm going to fix the moon, I promise. But this is also Aphrodite. I think this comes from the Hellenistic period. It's like a little sculpture in bronze. And it's an Aphrodite. From what I understand, I think that was in the description. I can't remember. I looked at so many statues. I actually need to put some dudes. I think I'm going to have like a couple dudes up top or something. Maybe like the Thinker or something. I don't know. If you got any cool statues, especially Greek ones that you'd want to see, let me know. But yeah, so we've got that. This one actually came out really, really nice. She's she looks really, really good. And then yeah, so you'll be able to come up the stairs, which are the wrong size. If you can tell, you can't really tell because it's too dark because the lighting isn't fixed yet. But yeah, this is a closer view of Aphrodite. And that is the moon. I know that it's rotating. It's not supposed to. But that is a NASA scan of the moon. So that's the actual moon that you're looking at. So, like, this is what I'm going to show you. Like, that's it. When it comes to the Olympus event world, this is where I've been. This is why it seems like nothing's happening or nothing's getting done. It is. Trust me, it is. It's just, I'm just making sure I do a really good job for you guys. And it is a learning process. Oh, yeah, I actually have marble sculptures of Sappho here as well. They're a little bit more lower poly. I wanted to put another bust. I didn't want Ropai to be the only bust in the world. So, yeah, that's your tour of the event area. I actually, these are going to, oh, 1 second. These are actually going to be wall fountains. I modeled these myself. And they're gonna have water coming down them. There's gonna be all mist at the bottom and stuff. So I've been learning quite a bit, but the one thing I guess I would tell you is, one thing you need to understand is that I'm like learning by reverse engineering. I get something, I take it apart, I break it, and then I figure out how it works, and then I use it. But that's double the time, right? You need to break it and fuck it up and put it back together, and you know what I mean? Instead of just, like, people go to school for this for a reason. It's because it's highly complex. Like, I still need to do the UV maps for the entire world. I I just use so much lighting in here that you can't tell how terrible it is. It's pretty much like I think there's 10 million triangles. No, 11 million. And 600,000 of those are the world, and the rest of it is just lighting, because I just lit the absolute ever-loving hell out of this place with real-time lighting. And I'm so excited for what's happening over there. Like, a few people have seen what's happening. It's so cool. It's like, oh my goodness, the entrance is so epic. So, I am working over here. I really hope, you guys don't lose faith in what we're trying to do here, but this is a quick update. Like, I'm working hard, and I hope you stick around and see you for the next episode of Olympus Radio. We're gonna find some cool spots. Me and Rolepie actually need to go on a world hop and find some interesting places. We're actually gonna be featuring a world where you climb up a mountain and you got to get to the top and stuff, and you got to use your hands and stuff like that. So yeah, that's everything I got for the update. I hope you guys are well, and if you really want to get any news from me, you're always free to message me. Sometimes I just take a little bit longer to respond. It's not my fault. Okay, bye.